Hey, Shiva Rajaya here from vitalcoaching.com. Welcome again to Kauai, island of beauty and delicious bliss. Incredible adventure so far. The topic for this video is detox your life. Okay, you know, as a coach, as a friend, as a life existence lover, I come across this situation a lot in the people I meet. And it is as if there was a cycle of experiences, sometimes that are really not matching what you want from existence. You know, it might have to do with relationships, with health, with things that you're trying to do that are not succeeding, with life dreams that you have that you're not manifesting. It can be all sorts of things. And I have a very simple answer for all that. Raw. Go raw. Connect with nature. Go raw. Eat raw food. Go raw. Get rid of stuff. Get rid of relationships, friendships that are draining you, love affairs that are not working. Get rid of it. Get rid. Clear. This is Kali power. This is energy. This is your own destructive or renewal power that you can activate anytime you want. If you feel like you're trapped in a whirlpool of energy or a stream that is not going in the right direction, you need to do something radical to step out of it. And it means putting a certain effort into it, which is going to radically change or shift the direction your life is going into. And to do that, you need to use your Kali power, your strength, your energy. And something that is going to really help you with that is the force of nature. There's a tremendous amount of energy and power and bliss in nature. And this is where we come from, right? Originally we were animals, instinctual powers manifested on this planet. So you want to reconnect with that, with this survival, blissful skill that is inside of us. And then once you start activating it, you will see that you can use that energy to clear, to create space. And this is really what I encourage you to do. It's super incredibly powerful to simply get rid of stuff, to simply clear space, to simply start enjoying life from another point of view or another place, which is going to radically, you know, shift the course of your existence. And you can do that by bringing in fresh energy into your existence. This is how it works. This is the power of bliss. This is what this island here of Kauai, places like this one, can actually teach you. It is about getting rid, creating space, owning your own survival drive, your own creative power, your own renewal power, your destructive power, your change. This is how it works. Look at this being, packed with energy, goddess incarnated. That's Tara. We are going to engage on a hike in the Nepali coast just today in a couple of hours. Going to the wild for like 4 days, and I'll keep you updated from there. But really, keep that in mind. You know, one of the things that that you might not be doing in your existence is try to hold on things that are not working. And again, this has to do with mind patterns, ways of thinking, a certain story that you are telling yourself. Every time you sit down with somebody, a new person, a stranger, what is the story that you are telling that person? If that story sucks, if that story is not giving you satisfaction, if that story is like a broken record that goes on, you have to change that story. You have to find another way of positioning yourself in your existence and shift your self-talk, shift the way you eat, shift the way you train, shift the way you exercise, the way you relate to your body, shift the way you relate to people. And to do that, you need some Kali power, you need some Kali force, some destructive renewal energy, which is going to bring fresh energy into your system. And this is the idea. And I'm going to be tough with you right now. I don't want any excuses, okay? No excuses. You can keep on complaining about life, about the past, or about existence, or you can decide right now to shift the course of your life. You don't need to keep on complaining. You don't need to keep on repeating the same old story if life is not working for you. What you need is to do something different. People cannot come and rescue you from your life if you are not taking action. So what you need to do is start taking action. And it's action in the direction of creating space, freeing energy, unlocking stacked energy in your existence. This is how it works. Right? Good morning. Good morning. So this is the message for today here in beautiful, gorgeous Kauai. The sea is absolutely wild today, this morning. There's no way I'm going for a swim. I just jumped into the water, but it's right there by the shore, but swimming in these waters, it will take you very far away. So yes, you know, in nature or in life, there are dangers as well. You know, if you engage and start overusing this destructive power, eventually, yeah, you can hurt yourself. You know, but a little bit at a time. Start engaging into it, start transforming, start right now. What is the simple change that you can make in your life that is going to radically shift something simple in your existence? You know, this might mean bringing in more raw food in your existence, or it might mean you know, letting go of a friendship or family member or something or somebody that's not working for you. And the thing is that sometimes we get addicted to our story, right? Maybe after years of telling the same story, telling your childhood story, telling the story of the relationship with your mother or your father, you get addicted to that story. You get addicted to the feelings that are associated with it. You get addicted to what people tell you, the pity you might feel. You get addicted to being in a certain state of mind, sometimes in the victim role. And stepping out of this victim role is a whole new avenue. And it takes some courage. And this is what I encourage you to do. I honestly 100% believe that if your life is not giving you satisfaction right now, this is exactly what you should be doing. Stop telling that story. Start designing a new one. You see, you are the architect of your mind, the architect of your life. So the more you tell a story, the more you build up these frames. You say, for instance, if you say to people, I've never been happy or really happy or fulfilled in my life. I've never been really happy and fulfilled in my life. I've never been really happy and fulfilled in my life. I'm never happy and fulfilled in my life. So you are reinforcing that frame. You are building that frame. You are building that value, that line of energy in your system, and by reinforcing it, by telling the story over and over again, you are basically reinforcing that story and not allowing a new story to take place. If you were saying to people, I've always been happy in my life. I've always knew that something magical, fantastic was going to happen. I believe in existence. I believe in people. I believe in nature. I wake up in the morning and I have this glimpse of what bliss feels like and looks like. I want to engage for my existence. I want to experience love and gratitude and total beauty. I want to experience power. I want to have a fulfilling existence. I want to connect with people, have meaningful relationships with the people I meet. You see, the moment you start telling the story, then you start reinforcing those patterns, reinforcing them in your brain, triggering new neural net connections inside of you, and then before you know it, it starts happening because you are the designer of your existence. You are the designer of your mind. You are the one who is designing the story. Through the stories that you tell. And if the story that you want to tell is difficult to tell, the story that you want to tell is a story that is not yet happening, then you start, in the beginning you start faking it. Haha. This is a new trick. It is that if you start faking it in the beginning and you force yourself into it, after a while it becomes your new reality. It's like, if you're not really happy and you put a smile on your face, it might be cheesy, but wow, it's cheesy. No, but it really works. It's like you smile to yourself 1 minute in the mirror. And then before you know it, you start believing in that smile. And it starts becoming your reality. Because it reflects to your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind goes, hey, a smile. Oh, hang on. Here are all the mindsets associated with that smile. Here's what this smile can mean. Okay? This is how it works. Okay, this was our morning inspiration talk here in Kauai. I send you tons of bliss. I love you so much. And wow. Yeah, courage, force, inspiration to you. You deserve absolutely everything that life can bring you.